Oh, hey. Yeah. Is it hot in here? Or is it just you? Hi, I'm Kirk. Nice to meet you.
Hey, girl. Are you a beaver? 'Cause damn! Hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you.
Wee woo, wee woo! Somebody call the cops because it's illegal to look that good. Hi, I'm Kirk. Nice to meet you.
You are hotter than the bottom of my laptop. Hi, I'm Alex.
Are you German? Because I want to be German. Hi, my name's Kirk. Nice to meet you.
If I flip this coin, what are the chances of me getting head? Hi, I'm Alex. For real. But seriously, what are the chances? Also, I need a coin.
Do you like Star Wars? Because yo, the only one for me. Hi, my name is Kirk. What were your thoughts on Andor Season 1? Wait, come back!
Is this the Hogwarts Express? Because you and I feel like we're headed somewhere magical. Hi, I'm Alex. That's not my real accent.
Hey, girl, I see you have a mouth that can drink. What else that mouth do? Hi, my name is Kirk. Nice to meet you.
Are you, by chance, an orphanage? Because I want to give you kids. Hi, I'm Alex.
And that's how you flirt.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Kirk, do you think that would work, any of those?
You know, I think the smallest fraction of maybe like 0.05% of them would work.
Yeah.
And it's just a very, very specific case.
Yeah. Well, you have to do it as like a joke almost, because if you're serious, then,
If you do a
then
really
it's creepy.
If you do a really bad pickup line,
yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's like, get the hell away from me, I'm calling the authorities.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it makes her laugh, then you might be in.
Yeah.
Then you might be in there.
But then also, is she laughing just to be like, get the hell away from me?
Right.
Who knows?
You gotta read so much into it. But
Welcome
hey,
to
welcome to the Doozy podcast,
Yes,
everybody.
You know, you're probably thinking, what the hell does that mean? What's going on here?
Well, the word doozy means something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind.
And we are obviously not that.
But we want to be so bad, and it's going to take as long as it needs to.
Yes, and so this is the podcast that we're going to give you all the tools that you need to become successful in life. How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do these simple little things?
Yeah.
Like just socially.
Yeah, and
You know?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. And the best part is we're gonna learn how to be successful ourselves, while we are also teaching you how to be successful yourself. All right, we're in this together.
Makes sense to me.
That's good. I'm bald.
And I'm hairy.
Hey, what are we gonna talk about today, Harry?
Guys, it's that time of the year. We always revisit it.
we do.
It's the February dating and relationship series where we deep dive into what's going on with your crushes, your dating, your boyfriends, your girlfriends,
Right.
your situationships, and how do we make sense out of love? Because I sure as hell don't get it. Do you?
You know, I'm still with someone.
Jury's
so,
out. Jury's still out. Guys, let's cut to the chase. We're going to talk about how to flirt. It's the first entry point into a intimate romantic relationship.
Yeah, it's important. You gotta. Well, Kirk, let me ask: Have you ever flirted before?
You know,
Successfully?
I think it's it's tricky, and I'm going to answer by deflecting and saying, flirting is a subjective thing. I think some people's idea of flirting can be different to others. Some things work for others, and some are like, what the hell did you say to me? So I like to say I've probably at one point flirted well, but it's kind of always, flirting is a fleeting thing. You really can't be too invested. Like somebody.
Are you flirting with me right now?
Because
it's not working.
One of my favorite bits though is somebody just saying something really intimate or like just a joke or says something really soft. I'm like, oh my God, are you flirting with me?
Are you flirting?
like something that's obviously not a flirt.
Right.
So to answer your question, yeah, but it's I don't know. It's hard to like pinpoint when or how because it's just so ingrained.
Yeah, you have to, some people think that flirting is like pickup lines and like,
Yeah.
and you like say certain sentences and like it's this whole thing, but it's really just riding the vibe of the other person.
Absolutely.
And it's something new and exciting and you don't know, it's a little adventure.
Because flirting, there are, different definitions to it, but there are like tried and true kind of things that are staples to it. Like it involves wordplay, it involves physicality, involves touch,
wordplay,
it involves all of these things. Eye contact,
it's a dance.
It's a dance.
It's a dance.
Let me ask you: have you do you flirt? Have
Yeah,
you flirt?
I
You flirt every single minute of every day with anybody.
I'm in a constant state of flirt. Okay.
Yeah.
I love flirting with people, and
you know what?
and flirting can be harmless, and flirting can also be meant for something too. You know what I mean?
I'm sure the first few times that you walked into Burn, subconsciously, just to like, hey, like, hey, what's up? Yeah, what spot am I? Oh, spot 13.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh my god, is he flirting with me? It's
you have to learn to it's like body language, which we did an episode on, so go back and watch that. I'm also nervous when people go back to the episodes before Jose started making us look better. So if you go back too far, just know that
you can only go back 12 months.
Yeah.
December of
exactly.
Yeah,
wow, he's been with us a year. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But,
I love flirting. It's
it's a fun thing.
It puts energy. It's like what's gonna you sometimes I'll flirt with the waitress just so I can maybe get a free drink or something at the end, or something like that, or the bartender, I think you can use flirting for manipulation.
You can. Oh, absolutely. Flirting can be manipulation.
Every girl knows this.
Oh yeah,
every
absolutely.
girl will flirt for a free drink or a free food or whatever.
For free anything. Absolutely.
Yeah, women are the best at flirting. Oh my god, hi.
Yeah,
you're so cute. And the guy's like, take my money.
Yeah,
that's it. That's how it goes.
But we're gonna dive into that and more in our top 10 tips on how to flirt.
Yeah, if you're someone who does not know how to flirt at all, or can't pick up the signs, or know what to say, or whatever, hopefully this helps you out.
We're getting down into the nitty-gritty, guys.
Yeah.
And it all starts with one thing. Look at me. Look into my eyes. The top 10 tip is make eye contact. Eye contact is the best and easiest thing you can do to start flirting. You can look deeply into the person's eyes while also taking the time to break eye contact to keep things from getting too intense. Here are a few ways to try this flirting technique out, and Staub is going to real-time show them for you.
Okay.
Get caught looking? Throw some small glances at your crush. Keep doing it until he or she catches your eyes. Hold the gaze for a second. Smile. Now look away. All right. Second, try this. Look into his or her eyes when you talk, particularly at meaningful points in the conversation, like when you're giving them a compliment. Let's see one of those compliments. There, that's the face after the compliment. And wink or raise your eyebrows at your crush. It's cheesy, but it works if used sparingly. Sparingly! Do it when you're looking at someone from across a room, or if you're talking in a group and say something really meant for him or her. You can also try lowering your gaze and looking up again slowly. There we go! Superbly
I'm doing it! I'm flirting,
right? Yeah. What?
Wow,
There's
like
the
that.
age-old saying, the eyes are the windows to the soul.
Eye contact is the first thing. It's the first thing. If
it really is.
When someone goes into like, back when, I mean, I don't go out anymore, but back when I was like in the clubs and the bars and stuff, and you were actively looking, for a mate, right? You would, everybody, when they walk into a room, they literally scan the whole room first. Are there any cute guys here? Are there any cute girls here? Are there what? You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes if you see one person that you really like, you'll make eye contact first, right? And then you'll know right then and there if like they're not into it, or they are, or like because sometimes they'll never look at you again, but they know you're looking at them.
Wow.
Or sometimes you don't like that person and they're staring at you and you can see it from across the room. And then, a couple drinks later, you get desperate. You're like, all right, fine, let's do this.
Fine, let's look at them for the first time tonight.
And then it's like, yeah.
So you're saying there's a dance even with the
with
beginning
eyeballs.
of eyeballs.
Yeah. Even like initiation, like it's a whole it's a whole thing. We're just a bunch of animals,
It's so crazy.
Animals do it too.
There's this age-old saying that is, the eyes are the windows to the soul, and that's why every single time I look into your eyes, I think, wow, those are the eyes of a former slut.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because they're really squinty, and he's trying to hide. Yeah.
And every time I look into your eyes, I get anxiety. And I don't get anxiety.
Guess what? Me too.
That's good. That's good.
Eye contact.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Start with the eyes.
Number 9, everybody. Smile. Okay? You'll probably smile automatically if you're talking to someone you like, but you can use your pearly whites to your advantage before the conversation even starts. You can even smile at the person when you pass him or her by in the halls or just from across the room. You don't have to grin from ear to ear like a psychopath. Just simple, just a simple, subtle smile will do the trick. Try these variations that Kirk is going to do right now, okay? Smile slowly. Smile slowly. If you're looking at someone but not talking to them, try letting a slow smile spread across your face instead of breaking into a huge grin. Slow, languid, slow, languid smiles are generally considered attractive. Let's say it.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
There you go.
Bet, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Here's another one. Smile when you make eye contact. If you're subtly looking into someone's eyes, toss in a smile for extra appeal. If it's a genuine smile, the other person will see it without even looking at your mouth. It will crinkle your eyes, and it is known as a Duchenne smile.
The what? What's it called?
Duchenne.
Duchenne smile. What is
Duchenne? Notice
Duchenne?
It's the natural smile. It crinkles the eyes, right?
The Duchenne smile is the one that reaches your eyes, making the corners wrinkle up with your crow's feet.
Look at that, right?
Yeah.
Try smiling with your eyes.
That's the most genuine smile, actually.
Yeah, that's the most genuine one.
So what this Duchenne is the most genuine smile. Duchenne is the most... Duchenne. Yes, got it. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Smile.
A third example. Oh. Try smiling with your eyes, not just your mouth. Make your whole face light up when you smile. Kirk, smile without using your mouth.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Don't cover it.
No, I can't.
Don't cover it. Don't cover it.
Wait.
Uh-huh. Whoa. That's creepy.
No, but this is the thing.
Yeah.
This is the smize. Have you heard of this? The smize. I think it's another thing that the women monopolize. They know how to just like
eye fuck.
Eye fuck. The eye fuck.
Yeah, the eye fuck.
The eye fuck.
That's it.
It literally is just.
We've all been in a place where like you look over and you're like, oh my God, that person's eye fucking the shit out of you right now.
Urban,
right?
yeah. And guys, if you're listening or watching and you don't know what eye fuck means, Urban Dictionary defines eye fuck as when you make eye contact exactly at the same time and you stare for longer than 3 seconds, but you have to think of all the dirty things you want to do to that person.
Ooh, Woo! And they know what you're seeing, and you're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Wow.
And guys, more than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Okay. So Staub and I, if you guys are watching, Staub and I are going to eye fuck one another in 3, 2, 1. I immediately ran
It burns.
I immediately did.
It burns.
I think I got 1.2 seconds in. Oh my god. I was
I could have got another.
I was
3.
appalled by the things that his eyes were telling me that he wanted to do.
I could have got another 2 more seconds. I could have done it. Wow. All right. Well, let's keep going.
Okay. So
Now that you're
Eyes?
smiling and eye fucking.
smiling, eyes fucking. The top 8 tip is initiate a conversation. Up to this point, you're communicating through the souls, just that unspoken, right? Initiate a conversation, whether you already know the other person or not. A conversation is the best way to move the flirtation forward. The person you're flirting with will be impressed by your boldness and confidence. Here are a few guidelines. Talk to someone you don't already know by starting with an observation that ends in a question. Try something like, I can't believe how much it rained this week. Or, this lake sure is packed, huh? What you say isn't important. You are simply inviting the person to talk with you. Now, that definitely piqued your interest, right? You're like, why the fuck is this person talking to me? Oh no, he's about to flirt with me.
Exactly.
Find common ground with someone you do know. That's important. Common ground. If you've already met the other person, strike up a conversation based on a shared experience or interest. For instance, you might talk about a class you're taking together or the train you both take to work. Again, the topic itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you're inviting him or her to interact with you. Gauge their responses. If the person responds pleasantly, continue the conversation. If the person doesn't respond or seems preoccupied or disinterested, or you can obviously see that their eyes are fucking somebody across the bar, he or she probably isn't interested in flirting with you.
I would say that the topic does matter.
Yeah.
Okay? The topic does matter because you're not going to go up to someone and be like, how much firepower do you think it would take to blow up a school?
Hi, my name is Kirk.
Hi, I'm Alex.
Hi, my name's Alex. So,
Yeah.
are you a dam or a
Right.
beaver? Because damn.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What states do you think bestiality is okay in? Hi, I'm Alex. And my life is
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but filming
This
porn.
place is packed, huh?
I don't know if you guys know this, but there's only 4 states that you can legally film porn. This isn't one of them, but I'm feeling lucky tonight. Hi, my name is Kirk. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Amanda. The topic doesn't matter.
The topic doesn't matter. You seem nice.
I'm Kirk, and the topic doesn't matter.
Yeah, the conversation is those little descriptors. Common ground.
I would say be more
You also-
specific. Be more like
have
be more
surroundings.
creative than like. Can you believe how much it rained this week? I don't think that should be the opener. I don't think that should be opener because you won't go out until it rained a lot that week. You know what I mean? And for it to rain a lot that week, it's got to rain every single day for it to be remotely
you got to be
interesting to
walking in
anybody.
with galoshes.
You have to
and
be-
freaking, like.
You have to be drenched, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta pull up to the bar in a canoe or something and be like,
Yeah.
"Can you believe this?" Then that's right. Then I'm like, "Yeah."
You're like, yeah.
Then it's interesting.
I had to take my
Right.
pontoon boat here.
Right.
It's like, oh my gosh, where'd you park it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then you're
Yeah.
vibing. Yeah.
Or the place has to be really packed. You know, you can't go in. It's like you guys, and then like a couple other tables. You're like, "Can you believe how packed this is?" It's never this packed.
Do you come here often?
Yeah.
No.
No. How much firepower would it take to blow up a school?
No, it's true. It's true. Also, you have your surroundings.
Do something interesting.
Oh, you know one thing that conversation-wise is becoming so like regular and everybody does it? So, oh my God, I got COVID like back in like I got COVID back in December.
Can you believe how much COVID I got?
Can you imagine? No, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I was out like the whole day, and then like the second and third day, like I was okay, and it's like people talking about their COVID experience. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't care anymore.
No one cares.
Nobody cares, but somehow
Here's-
everybody's like, yeah,
This is
like
this-
there's something interesting about it.
I would literally say this is the best way to initiate a conversation. Is go up to them and then just say, "Hey, what's your name?"
Yeah.
You seem like you got like a cool story to tell me or something, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Can you believe?
Can you believe how packed?
And then she'll go, "It's raining a lot." And you're like, "Okay.
"Ooh,
All right."
Yeah.
Keep it simple, right? Because when you start to overthink it, that's when those
You know
cheesy
what?
pickup lines come out.
That is.
Keep it really simple.
I'm really glad that you said that because let's move on to the next tip, which is just in line with that.
Keep it light.
Keep it light.
Wow, I'm really good at that. Keep it light. Don't
Yeah.
bring up anything too personal when you're talking, right? Talk about the environment around you, the show you just saw, or your favorite hobbies. Keep personal information like money, relationships, education, attempted murder, and so on out of it. Unless the person enjoys intellectual debates, generally, it's best to avoid debating topics personally relevant to either of you, like religion, and instead talk about topics you don't have a personal stake in. It's easier to flirt when you're talking about fun things like your pets, reality television, or your favorite vacation spots. This doesn't mean you have to dumb yourself down to flirt, but it does mean you have to relax and avoid the deep talk for a while. Be playful and use humor. Being playful means not taking yourself too seriously, being a bit silly, playfully hitting your crush, or talking about hitting her. Playfully hitting. Okay, great. Playful. It was playful. Or talking about something slightly offbeat or unexpected. It also means not putting too much pressure on yourself over the course of the conversation. Yeah, keep it light.
Keeping it, and the best way to keep it light is humor.
Yeah, keep it light and just, humor. Make fun of stuff. Make fun of yourself.
Make fun of yourself. Make fun of everybody else. I mean, that's one that is like.
I'd say
really-
lay off the hitting for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I would.
Unless until
You're funny.
You're fun. Yeah, until you figure out, are they into that?
Yeah, they into that?
Yeah. Keeping it light because it could potentially it's the initiation of a conversation. You don't want to come in hot, be like, I have to tell you about the absolute breakthrough that I had in therapy earlier today. Like I was crying my freaking eyes off of my body.
Yeah.
And so it all started when I was 10 years old.
Sorry, my friends are calling me. I gotta. Sorry, I gotta go.
Well, you
Bye.
should let them know it's pretty crowded here.
See ya.
Yeah. Keep it light, guys.
Let me tell you the breakthrough I had in therapy. Started when I was 10.
I don't even know your name. Yeah. Oh, it's Harry. This is my buddy Ball.
My name isn't relevant.
Yeah.
The topic's not relevant.
Moving on. We were starting to touch on it. The top 6 tip is
Speaking of touching,
use body language to communicate your intentions. What was that?
that was me.
Using your body language. Okay, so nonverbal cues. Can we see that? Not verbally. There we go. And you're walking up to her. Hi, I'm Staub.
Hi.
Nonverbal cues.
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy? That guy is. Whoa. Nonverbal cues can say a lot more about how you feel than what's actually coming out of your mouth. So make sure you're communicating how you feel. Try the following. Keep your stance open. Don't cross your arms or legs, as these are generally the signs that you wish to isolate yourself from the other person. Closes you off. Turn your body toward the other person. Stand or sit so that you're facing the person you're flirting up. Angle your torso toward him or her, or point your feet in that direction. Break the touch barrier. Casually initiate physical contact by touching him or her on the forearm as you talk. Oh, good Lord. As you talk. Or by accidentally walking too close and brushing up against the other person.
Oops.
You accidentally brush up to this chick that you've been eyeing. What do you say after? Okay, so you deck her. Oh, it's
That's for spilling my drink earlier. Sorry, go back.
Hi, I'm Staub.
Hi, I'm Staub. Hi.
Okay, and then lastly, play with your hair. Playing with your hair is usually a sign of nervousness, which is a good thing. If you like the other person, you almost want him or her to know you're nervous because it means you're interested. To consciously communicate this, slowly twirl a strand of your hair, around your finger as you talk. Or if you have short hair, run your hands through your hair. There we go. Yeah. This is another, damn, that boy is non-verbally queuing up some body language flirting. And he's also convulsing. I think he's having cardiac arrest. This is one of those age-old things.
Yeah,
it's
where
like,
the girls do
when the
something
girls
like that.
And I don't know if I believe it.
I don't know if I do either.
Girls who listen or watch, is that true?
Is it true? Tell us.
Is it? Debunk it for us, because it seems like you see it so often.
Yeah.
It's almost, it's like there's no way that this girl that I just said.
It's too cliche, I think.
It's too cliche.
Yeah.
It's become too cliche. It's like, really? Yeah. Is that like a subconscious
I've never
thing?
really seen it or noticed it that.
I've heard certain things, like weird things that are more subconscious, like rubbing the top of your hand as something that is like primal to like. I've heard that is something that is subconscious, like, oh, I'm into this person, and like other things like that are but like
rubbing up the hands a little bit, man.
The hands is something that, because it's
hair,
like,
I don't know.
I think it's like with primates, like when they do this, it's kind of like an invitation or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm a fucking dumbass, but I think it. I remember watching something like that on TikTok or something.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, body language is very.
Monkeys rub the top of their palms when they're inviting something. I don't know where I got that info, but Hey, well, we're gonna go to a break now and see if that's actually true or not. Okay, we'll be right back. Right, love ya. Okay, we're flirting. This is me flirting with you. All right. I'm just mad I don't have hair. Is there a bald thing? All right, we'll see you later. Bye. Hey, everyone, it's the break.
Hi.
Just a little shout out here. Go to YouTube, go to Spotify, go to all the magical channels where you can listen, hear,
Apple,
touch,
Spotify,
feel, all that. We're everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys know where the party's at. It's always on Instagram. That's where you can see our trailers and links to all our socials and everything.
Link it.
But other than that,
yeah,
this is one of our favorite times during the episode where we get to check in with our editor.
We do. And I'm very excited.
Is there anything specifically that you would like to ask?
I would
Jose?
like to. I have actually a request.
A request.
Jose, can you do like that hair twirl for us, please? Give an example of like that.
Because
that
he's
hair,
got a
that
gorgeous.
You've got that luscious lion's mane.
Let's
Jose. Show us how you flirt using your physical. Yeah.
Sup, bitch?
Oh man. Close the tab because we are leaving now.
Let's go. All right. We'll see you back on the tips, baby. Hey, we're back.
We're back and we are ready.
Back.
We're
is
single
the
and
flirting
flirty and ready
Have
to
you been slapped
mingle?
in the face yet? Right? Because sometimes you flirt and you get rejected.
How long have you
gotta
been
read the
eyeing?
room.
How long have you been eyeing that guy or gal across the room? It's time to approach.
It's time to approach
and take it to the
right?
next level.
Oh yeah, from eye fucking to
Smiling.
smiling. All right, but number
yes.
5. Okay, number 5, everybody. Hi. Convince your crush to pursue you instead of having to do the work yourself.
This is huge.
This is big.
It's the mind fuck of it all.
This is something that I think I taught you back in the day.
In certain respects, yeah.
certain
It's
respects.
hard. It takes a lot of practice. Anyways.
Though flirting should let the person know that you like him or her, you shouldn't make it seem like you're doing all the work. Gotta play a little hard to get, you know? You gotta act like, yeah, I'm checking you out. Ooh, see, it's like a game of like who's gonna do it first. You know
Which
what I mean?
is hard when you really
and
crave
then
on.
that just builds up the sexual tension. And then when you both collide, sometimes at the same time, then it's like, ooh, I don't know who you are, but we're gonna make out right now. Yeah, and that's how it is.
That's the payoff.
Yeah. Instead, you should just be flattered enough so that the person knows you're interested, but leave him or her to wander. Right? Just wonder. Just how much you care.
Wander or wonder?
You wander.
You wander and you're wondering.
I'm wondering around and I'm wondering, okay? Try phrasing compliments subjectively rather than subjectively. Here are examples of objective versus subjective compliments. I really like your eyes. They're so pretty. On the surface, this compliment may seem fine and probably would be appreciated. However, a common flaw in phrasing a romantic compliment is to constantly use the words I like, love, insert trait here. They tell the person that they've succeeded in winning your heart. This is great if you've already built up a solid relationship, but early on, it can make you seem over-eager. You have great eyes. They're very pretty. Although both compliment versions say that you like the person's eyes, this one makes it more of an observation than a personal opinion. It implies that you find the person attractive, but doesn't confirm it outright. As a result, your crush might feel both flattered and drawn to figure out how attractive you find them. Right? It's a little cat and mouse game. You know that's how you gotta. That's how you build the tension.
That's how you
gotta build the tension there. That's what it's all about. That's how you flirt.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know what's going on, but you feel like just overwhelmed. You're in wander. You know what I'm saying?
Which can be hard if you're somebody who craves on the validation of attention and people showing that they like you in any respect. And then you just get lost in it and you're like, more, please, more. And then you just say something way too quickly or way too out of, just speaking from a friend's experience.
Yeah, friend's experience. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You got to
escalate too quickly.
Escalate too quick. I really like your, and they're like, oh, thank you. And then it's just over. There's no build up. There's no nothing, whatever. But I could, but if you go up and you're like, look, like, you and I, we can't be together. It's not gonna happen between us, right? Like stop thinking about it. It's not gonna.
Well, I wasn't thinking about it. What are you talking about?
Like, why not, right?
What?
She goes, I wasn't thinking about it. And then you go, why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Why weren't you? And then she'd be like, I don't know.
I don't know. And then it's like, okay, well. Enough said. And then
I
started thinking about it.
Yeah, your eyes are very pretty.
And it's Lola from Big Mouth. Oh my God! Like, I can't believe you.
I like your eyes. I like your face. I like everything about you. Who are you?
Oh my God! He said I have great eyes.
You like your eyes.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. It's hard. I know for me, it's hard to play the cat and mouse, because it's like, what am I, the mouse or the cat?
Well, that's the other thing. You have to. It's not just you going into it. You also have to just sit and wait and watch, right?
Yeah.
You gotta be patient, and you gotta make your own little gravitational pull. You know what I'm saying? Oh. So you're sitting there at the table.
Your own galaxy.
You're like, oh, that girl's beautiful, right? She looks, appears to be single with her friends. How do I? Oh, we made eye contact. Oh, did it a couple times. Okay, there's something there. How do I approach it there? I mean, don't like be staring at it and be like, what do I say? What do I do? What do I? Just act like just catch each other's eyes, but act like you got something better to do. You're with your friends having fun.
That's right.
And then randomly, if like she's on the way to the bathroom or something, maybe go up and like say something quick, and then just keep going. Or
hope everything comes out all right. Right? Is that along the lines?
Hope everything comes out all right.
My name's Kirk.
What? Nothing.
We shouldn't be together.
I mean,
huh?
This place is packed, huh? Huh? Especially all the rain we had this week. Yeah, you gotta. It's like when they said with the smiling thing. It's like a slow. Don't be like, ha.
Yes.
Ha! You want to just smirk a little bit, make it turn into a smile, make them work for the full smile. You know what I mean?
Make them work for that smile.
Because they'll make you work for it too. It's a dance,
Let's continue this dance
to
the top 4 tip, which is compliment the other person early in the conversation. It might seem too forward, but letting him or her know you're interested in dating before a solid friendship begins is the easiest way to avoid the friend zone. Get confident and don't let the opportunity slip by. You never know when you'll get another one. Here are some techniques to try. Maintain eye contact while you're complimenting. Looking away might accidentally make you seem insincere.
Or insecure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I really...
Right.
You have a nice bald head.
And here's another trick, though. If you instead of like looking all the way away or whatever, but you don't want to keep eye contact, look at just like different parts of their face instead. So you're still within the pocket, right?
Yeah.
You're making eye contact, but when you feel like it's too much eye contact, look down at their mouth, look down at their nose, and by that time it's not a constant thing. You go back. So
taking it in.
There you go.
Another example: lower the tone and volume of your voice slightly. Paying a compliment in a slightly lower register than your usual speaking voice makes it seem intimate and sexy. Plus, it might also coax the other person to come closer to you. Hey, I hope everything comes out all right.
See?
That
was a way better.
And it's like,
I hope everything's good. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
You really look like you have a stomach ache. Hey, I hope everything comes out all right.
And it's like, oh my God, this freak is thinking about my freaking...
I want something to go in me right now.
Another example, use your crush's other interests to your advantage. If you know this person is dating or interested in someone else, you can use this to your advantage in a compliment. Hey, like the douchebag Bible says, if there's a goalie, doesn't mean you can't still score.
That's right. Go up to the girl while the boyfriend's standing right next to him and just be like, you make him look really good. And then walk away.
Yeah.
And then when they turn to look, be like, I come back and be like, your boyfriend's fucking ugly. That's what I meant by that.
That's what your boyfriend's fucking ugly. I'm hotter than him.
Exactly.
Another example, try weaving the compliment into the conversation. For instance, you could say something like, I saw you play the game the other day. I'm a huge soccer fan. How'd you get so good? Yeah, okay. Be careful about complimenting looks.
Because they watch the podcast, How to Play Soccer.
Yeah. Be careful about complimenting looks. People might feel uncomfortable if you focus on complimenting their body. Play it safe and stick to these physical features. Eyes, we love the eyes.
We love the eyes.
Smile, we love the smiles.
Yeah.
Lips, hair, or lack thereof. Hands.
Hands.
Oh, got lotioning up.
Hope everything comes out all right. Do you find have you noticed yourself complimenting certain areas of the opposite sex when you're flirting?
In initial flirting,
What's like the
initial,
first thing that you're drawn to?
Ass. No.
You start the ass and then
honest,
you go up and you're like, oh, that guy's got a great ass.
it's like a rotating thing. Sometimes it's eyes,
we're
but
primal.
sometimes
That's it. We
I
go
would say
for the ass.
I would say
you know?
I would say to nix the ass. It would be there's something about just like the face, the smile. There's like if you have like a really good smile. And like it's like whoa, that can like really like holy shit. Yeah. But also like I think
also ass.
But also ass because guess
Nice
what?
ass.
And I can say that, okay? I can say that because for the last 8 years, I have been Me Too'd by every single person in my entire circle about my derriere. I have made it a part of my personality that it's okay for you to look. Yeah. It's okay for you to compliment it. Yeah. And you are privileged if you get to touch it.
It's rock solid.
That's
what I tell you.
Listen. BBL. For sure. No.
Nice.
No, yeah. But what about you? What's the thing that in the past?
Ass.
Yeah, right.
No, I go for the eyes.
The eyes, yeah.
I like the eyes.
I think there's also
Lauren
something.
has these like green and blue eyes.
She does have very pretty eyes.
Green and blue eyes with like brunette hair. It's like they pop out.
There's also something
Love
really like that can really stop you dead in your tracks when you have like some just like incredible like hypnotizing eyes and then also like hair that is just like beautiful. It's like holy shit. There's just something about that that's like, oh my god. It's all like kind of symbiotic. They play on one another.
Dance.
You know, it's a dance.
It's a dance. Okay, number 3, everybody. Keep your interaction short and sweet. Remember that the key to creating demand is making supply scarce. So try to limit your interactions with the object of your flirtations. Don't talk to your crush every single day. Make it a special event and save it for a few times a week. Don't let conversations drag on for more than 5 to 10 minutes. The longer they go on, the higher your odds of running into an awkward silence. Let the other person come to you. After you've put in the work of starting up the interaction and sparking an interest, pull back a little bit and see if he or she seeks you out for an interaction. This could be a good way to gauge interest as well as build tension. Yeah, that God, it's been a while, but that whole game of like you have to
like the little like breadcrumb kind of.
Yeah. There's a moment, and I'm sure that everyone feels it or have felt it or whatever, but there's a moment when like you're talking to somebody, you don't know if they like you yet, right? But you know that you like them. Yeah. And there's a moment where it goes on a little too long, and there's this pause where like it just takes long enough to where you are like, okay, it's not, the conversation stopped being natural. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then you go, and then it's like, and then you both like look in the opposite direction, and you're just like thinking about, that's the moment when you go, hey, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, or let me go. Even if you don't have to go, mix it up, mix up the chain. Yeah. Because if you can't be linear, you can't sit there.
Yeah.
Well, if it's that awkward, because if you just ended a great conversation,
everybody experiences that.
Right.
Everybody experiences those lows that
the
are
lows
really
the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
And if you just come to that spot there, that's when you go, oh, okay, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom or something. Get up, and then you have time to think about another a better way to go in than just coming off of a good conversation, and it's like the button of it, and then
leaves them in it,
and then
it
she's
leaves
looking
you
at
in
you,
it. Yeah.
and you're looking at her, then you're like, we've had some crazy rain, and then they'll be like, what? And then you lost him, and then it's over, but you had him. Texting is like that too. Texting was. Are we doing a thing on texting? Maybe.
Like, I guess it'll kind of go in line with next week's.
Okay, great.
To be honest, I feel like it will.
Yes, it does. Yes, it
because
does.
it's a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's for next week.
Yeah, keep it short and sweet because then it adds the mystery and it makes you want to talk to people more.
I think it's this is one of the tricky things about navigating this because it feels good to feel good. It feels really, really good to be engaged with, especially by a really, really attractive person, and you're vibing and stuff. You don't want it to stop, and I think that's something over years, more recently that I've had to realize. Oh no, it really has to stop a lot more frequently to make because. Being a completely open book is exhausting because I'm an open book. I can be an open book, and I find pride in it, but it doesn't quite fit certain scenarios, you know, especially like even in the dating world. I obviously don't date very much. Anyways, I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's not the
shirt. So that I think that's something that
for someone who wears so much apparel that says slut on it, you're like the least sluttiest person. You're like the least sluttiest person.
It's just a manifestation. It's like, hey, maybe.
But meanwhile, if I wore it, it would be like, stop, put it away.
Yeah. You'd be like, oh, come on.
Come on. You don't.
Yeah, for me, it's like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And if he were to get laid, people would be like, yes, he actually did it.
Yeah.
It's the eighth world wonder. How did he do that?
I'm a slut.
God.
Right.
Anyways, we're moving on to the top 2 tip, which is ask your crush out. If your flirting has been successful so far and you'll want to get to know the other person better, it's time to see if you can turn it into a date. Here are a few approaches. Ask if the other person has plans at a later date. For instance, you might say, so what are you up to on Saturday night? Just like that. Try to keep this an open question instead of one that requires a yes or no answer. You'll get more information that way. Don't ask someone what he or she is doing tonight. Or even tomorrow.
No.
Try to schedule the date a few days out so that you don't come off as overly desperate. Like last week, like that guy with the blue hair who was like, somebody have sex with me so I can power up. That was pretty desperate.
Yeah.
He was just radiating to the world, Kamehameha, and his need to get laid. And that's not how you do it unless you're in a hentai
board. And that's your superpower.
Yeah. Another, suggest a specific event and ask if he or she would like to come along. This is the best approach if you're trying to arrange a group date. You could say something like, so a bunch of us were going to see a movie on Friday, and I'd really like it if you came with us. Be straight.
If that's a first date, don't ever do a group date on your first date.
No, that's not how you.
Nope.
Not how it goes. No,
don't do that.
Be straightforward. If you're feeling extra confident, go in for the kill without any pretense. For instance, you could say something like, I'd really love to take you out on a date. When are you free? Sometimes the boldness and the directness works.
I really wish I remembered the lines that I used to have back in the day because they would crush, and there was just, but it was simple. It was they were just.
Yeah.
I forget what it would be. It would literally just be like that. You'd be like, I'd love to take you out. You know, when are you, like, what day are you free? Right? Let them pick the day. I would let them pick the day, and then I'd be like, okay. And then I would pick a place, and I'd be like, all right, how does like this time on 7 sound? And they'd be like, yeah, sounds good. I'd be like, all right, see you there. Looking forward. And then I would not talk to them. And then you don't talk to them until you go.
Yeah.
You go. And if they say something first, you know, then maybe you respond with like a quick little answer. But don't talk to them until that date happens.
Mystery
because it will build up.
Yeah.
You know, and most of the time it's like, I got a date. And sometimes they're excited. Sometimes they're like, I don't know what do I cancel? Do I go? I'm going to go. And then you end up having a great time. And but that's
Because if you've done it well, the eye contact, the smiling, the jokes, the this, all that different stuff, that will percolate and it'll marinate in the time up until you see them again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't keep.
Yeah. Try, at this point, you're probably talking for a while. Maybe use a lot of like inside jokes if you have inside jokes.
Absolutely, yeah.
There was one time.
Oh, that's definitely.
Yeah. There's just one time me and this girl were joking about like boats or something like that, and like buying yachts or like something like that. And I just remembered, there was like a couple of days we didn't talk, and then I was like, I want to take her out this weekend. I was just like, hey, I rented a yacht this weekend for us. What day? Like you wanna go out with me? And she's like, yeah. She laughed, and then she's like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going on a yacht.
I'm actually really proud of myself. A few months ago, I asked a girl out on a date, and it was over Halloween, and we had ended up just randomly like taking some goofy photos with certain things, and some of them were really bad photos. And I took one of them and I sent him like, hey, do you know the whereabouts of these two people? Because they need to get arrested for taking the worst selfie possible. And I said, I think that guy's going to be at this bar this day at this time. And it was responded with like, that is the best first text ever. I was like, yes!
That's
it
how
was
you do
witty, and it was also like,
it came
so
natural.
I'm
You
proud
didn't
of
question it. And that's the best ones.
Yeah.
If that's another rule, if it feels forced, don't do it. Back up. Don't do anything until it doesn't feel forced anymore. Seriously.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go on to number 1. Don't take things too seriously, everybody.
Most importantly.
Number 1. That's the most important thing. Keep in mind that flirting is supposed to be fun, and try not to be crushed if your efforts aren't successful. Not every interaction will be a perfect 10. Stay positive and try again with someone else. As with anything else, flirting improves with practice. Flirting also doesn't have to have an end game. Not every flirtation ends in a date. Sometimes you may just want to flirt for the fun of it, like me. Instead of hoping it will go somewhere, flirt with the cashier, flirt with the Starbucks person,
flirt with the freaking bank vendor,
flirt with the bank vendor, flirt with everybody, because everyone likes to feel good. Because then you leave and they're like, oh my god, was he flirting?
Oh my god, was he flirting with me?
God. What did he say? I don't know.
Flirt with the bodega guy.
Yeah. Flirting can help you meet new people, feel more comfortable, and learn to mingle. You don't need to put any pressure on yourself to make it mean something or to be perfect. That's it.
Don't take it personally. We're all just trying to have a good time.
Unless it's personal. Then destroy that person. Personally.
I saw you came out of the restroom.
Yeah.
And I deliberately I went out of my way to tell you that I hope that everything came out all right, and I kind of feel a little bit I'm just kind of frustrated because you didn't come back to me and tell me, and I've been worrying about you, like, did everything come out all right?
Well, while I was in the bathroom, we have been talking all night. And, well, we haven't. We've just been eye-fucking, but it feels like we've been talking all night.
I feel like I've known you for years.
I finally, I feel like I have the courage now to come up to you and, and say, I want you to show me just how much of a slut you are.
Whoa. What are you doing later this week?
I'm busy. It doesn't have to end in a date.
It doesn't have to.
And now he's crushed.
Yes. Should I just act it on it?
Bothered
like
now.
We should get. Yeah, I know.
Huh?
What? Don't take it seriously. Don't take it seriously. Don't take it too seriously.
Why don't you show me just how much of a slut you are?
What do you say we get out of here and go back to my slut way? My slutty subway.
We're going to have sex in a subway?
Yeah, we're going to eat fresh, baby.
All right. Well, hey, that's the Bad Doozy podcast.
Yes. You know what? Thank you.
We're going to have sex with each other this whole month.
Guys, please tell us what was your favorite part of the episode. Let us know, like, what are your different pickup lines or ways that you go about flirting? Do you have trouble with it? Do you have a lot of fun with it?
Yeah. What's the best foot? What was your favorite tip? Were there any tips that weren't helpful? That weren't helpful? You know, tell us. We want to know.
Yes.
And we want you to flirt with us.
Please flirt with us in the comments below. Please flirt with us in the DMs. Flirt with us in the stories.
And if you see him in person, go up to him and be like, "Why don't you show me how much of a slut you are?"
Yes, please do.
Right?
I
Because
give
he
all
needs to have
of
sex
you-
to power up. He
I
does.
give all of you permission. If you see me, you can confront me and say, "I want you to show me how much of a slut you are." Like, and please,
That's the new T-shirt.
if this year ends and somebody doesn't confront me, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's gonna
What?
happen.
Okay.
I don't know, but it makes sense to me, right?
Are you flirting with me?
Are you flirting with me right now? Well,
Like we said over the break, go and subscribe to everything. You know, do it all. Go check out Jose. He's the best. Thank you, Jose.
and guys,
for doing
stay,
this.
Stay sexy, stay loving,
flirtatious.
and flirtatious.
Keep it light. Keep it quick.
light.
Keep it short.
And I
hope everything comes out the right way. You know,
I hope everything
everything
comes out all right. We'll see you next episode.
Woo!
See you next week. Stay flirty.